Another day, another shower at a truck stop, and here we are at this amazing truck stop. Look at all the hundreds of trucks parked around. It's amazing. And I will give you update what happened with the DOT inspection. Alright, this is the typical, I would say, truck stop breakfast you would get. Alright guys, this is what's called, what you see in your window from your office. Instead of that, this is our office. And this is what you see from our window office. See that train coming right in front of the mountain, and you look at the beautiful sight of those mountains and the clouds, and there's a train right there. And look at that, right in front of you. Look at that mountain. So sometimes, you know, you replace one office with another, and I replaced my office with this office. Look at the view from my office. That's awesome, guys. You know, having a fun time over here. Last night what happened is we had a problem with our truck. We thought that it was with the truck, but it turns out the problem with the trailer. One of the airbags on the trailer had a leak, and we went to the shop, but the shop said they're going to be open in the morning. So we had to stay there overnight, and in the morning they took us in, fixed the airbag, replaced the airbag, and now we're back on the road. Luckily we had a little bit more flexibility of the time for delivery, so we should not be late. We will make the delivery on time. But guys, this drive is awesome. I don't know where we are, maybe Wyoming or Nevada or something, but the sights are beautiful, man, driving over here. Hey guys, so basically backed up the truck over here, trying to practice my backing, and now that the truck is parked, I'm going to go in the back of the trailer just to make sure it is clean, because our next load is going to be in Nevada somewhere. So yeah, so we are going to check the back of the trailer to make sure it's clean for our next appointment. So we're gonna open the latch and check the back. So we open the back, and basically what I'm looking for is wood chips, pieces of plastic. See how much mess is in the trailer. So this is basically the back of the trailer, guys. This is what we haul in all the time, and this is a refrigerator trailer. So it has a refrigeration system in the front, and basically sends out cold air in this bag, so the whole truck basically stays cold, and you can set up the temperature from the outside. But basically what you're doing a sweep, make sure your trailer is clean. And I see all of these pieces, so I will check with my trainer and see what we have to do. Either we have to blow them out and sweep them out, or we can take this trailer to a trailer wash and get it washed. So basically that's what we're going to do, but it doesn't seem like it's too bad. We can kind of blow out and sweep out the trailer. So we might not have to, because if it's a load like a meat load or something that leaks and stuff like that, then you definitely have to clean the complete trailer. But if it was like a dry load type of thing, like we had pallets of Chobani yogurt, and if that didn't seem to really mess up the trailer really bad. So yesterday, after we fixed our trailer, we went to the location. Before we went to the location, we got pulled over by state troopers into a station for inspection. They let all the trucks pass, and then they pulled my truck I was driving into the inspection, DOT inspection basically. So they did the whole inspection. They asked me all sorts of questions. Where's the fire extinguisher? Where are the triangles? Where this? Turn on the wipers. Turn on the lights. He did like a whole big inspection of the whole truck. Went underneath the trailer, everything, right? Just like almost like a pre-trip inspection. And then took our licenses, me and my trainers, and went back in the truck, in his car. And after about like half an hour or so, came back, gave us the licenses back, and said you are cleared. You have a clear inspection. So guys, I got my first DOT inspection already. We passed the DOT inspection. I think if you pass a DOT inspection with no violations or something, Prime gives you $100 or something. I'm not sure about that, but it's something like that. So really, so learned about that, you know, how the DOT inspection happens. So make sure if you get pulled over, whatever, by the DOT and they're doing an inspection, make sure you know all your items of your truck. Make sure you know where your triangles are, where your fire extinguisher, where your fuses, all the stuff that you know for your pre-trip. The reason I'm telling you this is because in your TNT or your other phase, you might be in a totally different truck, right? So I did my CDL test on a Freightliner. So I like memorized, oh, okay, the fire extinguisher back of the seat, the triangles are over here. But guess what? In a Peterbilt, the fire extinguisher is not on the back of the seat, you know. So make sure you find out where your emergency equipment is in your truck, how to turn on all the gadgets, everything on your truck. Because when you get pulled over, the inspector is going to ask you to make sure you turn on all of these things, and he's going to inspect. And if you don't know, so I don't know what's going on, so what he is going to do. But that's it. Now that's another learning experience I got for a DOT inspection. Then right after the DOT inspection, I got pulled over into agricultural inspection. Can you imagine that? Like within the same day. So I get pulled over in an agricultural inspection, and he asked me what I'm carrying. I was like, oh, I'm carrying Chobani yogurt, blah blah blah. That wasn't too bad. My trainer said it's more of like an immigration type of border control. They want to make sure you're not like transporting people or something like that, so or you're not illegal or something. So that's what it was. Headed into Sacramento, California. But the interesting thing that happened is after we did our live load is when you don't drop your trailer there. You actually back up your trailer to the dock, and they take the stuff out of your trailer. So while backing up, the guy came up and said, oh, I'm gonna send you a lumper. A lumper is a guy who basically helps you unload the truck. So they ended up charging us for unloading the truck, which is normal in some places. Okay, some places they will actually charge you for it. So they charge us $240, which Prime reimburses to you for unloading the trailer. So we had to write him a COM data check. So ask your instructor or a TNT trainer what a COM data check is and all that sort of stuff. So that he will be able to teach you all that stuff. But what we found out is after they unloaded almost like, I don't know how many thousands of boxes of hundreds and boxes of the Chobani yogurt, they came back and said we rejected 2 boxes. So we had to make a claim. So that's another thing I learned. Like, the receiver can basically reject part of the load if they want. So I'll show you the picture over here, what they rejected. Yeah, that's it. Those 2 little boxes they rejected for whatever reason, I don't know. So they rejected that. We called our dispatch. Sorry about the noise. I'm at a truck stop. So they rejected the loads. Those 2 boxes. We called up, we set up the claim, we did all the paperwork for the claim, and the dispatcher said, hey, get rid of the 2 boxes. They were like basically about 20 yogurt packets that they rejected. So we got rid of the yogurt, just saying, we got rid of the yogurt somehow. If you can read between the lines. So learned that yesterday. So there's a lot of things that you are learning in TNT that you can't learn in one shot when you're in PSD. As you go along, as you drive the truck, you'll get to learn all of these things. I'm going to make a separate video of what happened going on the way to Sacramento. I ended up, it's a teaser. I'm gonna tell you what happened on my trip to Sacramento in my other video. But for right now, this is what's going on. This is the update. Wait for the second video.